Hey, AJ, can I get you to sign this for me?
And there he comes! He'll walk right through hell barefooted! He's the Undertaker's brother! He is Kane! Either person...
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And in today's video, we have what is easily one of the best replica masks in all of my collections to date. Definitely going to be the best Kane replica, so yes, it is a Kane mask. But let me tell you guys, this thing is something else. I got to watch this from start to finish over the course of a few weeks, and boy, oh boy, is this thing fantastic. So first, a little bit of backstory. This piece comes to us from my buddy Frankie Spradlin. I have known Frankie for probably 12 years now, all the way back from the forum days, the WMP and MichaelMyers.net forums, and Frankie is quite the Kane enthusiast. In fact, Frankie was the one, for those of you that remember and those of you that don't, who let me film one of the real ring-worn Kane masks back in the day. He actually owned the Survivor Series 2000 mask, and he brought it down and let me take some shots of it. I got to hold it. It was really, really cool. So if anyone knows about Kane and Kane masks in particular, it is Frankie. And in fact, Kane History over on Instagram said that he's pretty sure that Frankie is probably the only person out there that knows more about Kane and Kane masks than him.
That's high praise!
So, since this piece is coming from Frankie, you guys know that it is going to be insane. But for the 5 of you still watching, because this isn't a Slipknot video, let me just tell you, I cannot put into words how incredible this piece is, and I haven't even seen it in person yet. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into these packages. Now, we have 2 packages here. This first one was something that Frankie threw in after he had shipped this piece, but he said that he found this a little bit later, and it was Kane related, and just thought that it should be in my collection. So I have no idea what it is, but consider this the appetizer. So obviously we are going to jump into the smaller package first, take a look at what we've got there, and then we can move on to the main piece. So without further ado, let's go. All right, I'm gonna try to be gentle cutting into this because I don't know what is inside and I don't want to risk ruining it. All right, so I see a back. Oh, no way. Is this what I think it is? I don't know if this is the real deal or a replica, but let's pull it out of here. Man, if that's real, that is quite crazy. So I think this is real. It looks authentic, and it would be a really strange thing to replicate and send to me. I am going to assume that this is the real deal. Back strap, the little O-ring, if you will, that came off of his actual ring-worn Survivor Series Kane mask. It looks very familiar. It looks definitely reminiscent of the one that I saw on the real Survivor Series mask, and I don't know why he would send me just a random replica of that, so I think I just got a piece of a real ring-worn Kane mask from 2000. That is super, super nutty, and I mean, wow, what a weird thing. I did not expect that to be what was in there. I thought it was going to be like some cards or something. Very, very cool. I am definitely going to have to get a little case to display this with my actual ring-used, ring-worn Kane mask, because this is another great piece of Kane history and something sentimental, because I've already seen this mask in person. It was the first Kane mask I ever held in my hands, and now I have a real deal Kane as well, so this definitely belongs in there with that. I hope it's real. I am going to have to ask Frankie. I can't confirm right now that this is real, but maybe in the editing I'll put right here whether or not it is the real piece or not. I'm pretty sure that it is, though, so that is super, super sick. Thank you very, very much for that. Now, let's get on into the main dish. Man, I cannot wait to see this thing in person. Again, going to be very gentle cutting this open. The box is very lightweight, so I don't know exactly where the mask is sitting inside. However, are you guys ready? Ooh, buddy. I can see the back of it peeking out through the bubble wrap there. It's a shame that this one has to make all of the other replicas in my collection so obsolete, because these are incredible replicas. However, I cannot toss enough praise at this thing. Like I said, I saw him work tirelessly every day, sending me updates and updates and updates and just crazy details that I never in a million years would have dreamed that somebody could put into a replica. And I'm gonna be honest, we kind of teased this thing and we posted this photo, and a lot of people just thought that it was a photo of Kane, but that is my mask. Photoshopped over Kane's real mask, and people didn't even notice. That's how good this is. So, now that you know what to expect, let's go ahead and break this thing out and take a look at it. Man, smells so good. I will let you guys take the first look, and then I will turn it around and have a look for myself. I cannot believe how lightweight this is. All right, my turn. What an evil, evil mask. I cannot believe how clean this is. The craftsmanship, the small, tiny details that make these masks so good are all on point here. A lot of people just go too hard, too bulky, too big. This thing has everything. So small, so subtle, and so perfect. And wow, just the paint job, the sculpt, if you will, all of this formed leather right here that makes that brow. What an evil, evil piece. And there are details that I don't even know that most people know about. This O-ring on the back is not a Slipknot style O-ring. This thing is not made out of metal. This actually comes off of a Hoover vacuum cleaner. It is soft and spongy and would have been a lot more comfortable to land on or hit your head on if you were in the ring. So when Terry was making these masks for Kane, she actually used this exact same O-ring from a Hoover vacuum cleaner. Really soft, spongy Velcro straps here, and wow, look at that piece. So the hobby's nickname for this mask is the K2K, and this is actually Kane's 9th mask. A lot of people probably didn't even realize that Kane had more than 2 or 3 masks in this style with the leather mouth still attached and not just the half mask stuff or the inverted collars. He had a lot of different masks that looked like this, and a lot of them are very hard to distinguish, but just to throw it out there for any serious diehard Kane collectors and fans, this is the K2K, and this is Kane's 9th mask. Now, I do have some images I'm going to be throwing up over on this side of the screen just so you guys can compare just how close this replica is to the real deal. And again, I am going to throw up even larger this time the photo of this mask photoshopped over Kane's real mask in the ring. What a flawless, flawless replica. This easily became one of the favorite masks in my collection out of all my collections, and definitely my favorite Kane mask. This thing is amazing, and I'm super honored to own it. So I definitely cannot thank Frankie enough for this piece. Like I said, I've known that guy forever. It was one thing for him to bring his real deal Kane mask down and let me handle it and film it, but it's a whole different thing when he sends me something like this in the mail, and I don't really have the words, which doesn't happen a lot in these unboxings. When you literally unbox and review cool stuff for a living, it takes a lot for you to be excited. It happens, man, and this thing is on another level. So I really don't have a whole lot more to say about it because I just can't find the words, I guess. Really, really happy with this one. So again, huge thank you to Frankie. I am going to be dropping all of his information down below. Big Red Replicas, make sure to go check him out. The dude is on another level, and I can promise you that there is no one out there making Kane replicas as accurate as he does. And I can assure you that even if I didn't know anything about Kane, I would still put all my money on that fact, because the amount of times he got with me to show me little stuff that I never would have noticed is just absolutely unreal. So Big Red Replicas over on Instagram, make sure to go check him out. Let him know that AJ Good sent you over at the House of Masks, and maybe he will keep hooking us up with cool stuff. But yeah, other than that, I want to show this thing off. So we are going to go ahead and close this video down. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up and maybe even comment. It definitely helps the channel. So until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to the Big Red Machine, and we will see you guys in the next one.